Wild are 4-4-1 on the road. They're coming off a 5-0 shutout at Pittsburgh on Friday, and Winnipeg is 6-4 at home. Now hacked right back in by Marcus Foligno, game 897 of his career. Jets are on the move with Jonathan Toews. Had a chance to tie late against the Hurricanes. Shot right on by Miller, and Toews couldn't finish. Nyquist has been good the last couple of games. That shot tipped on goal, stopped by Wallstedt, and finally Ogren will lift that out.
Dan, I mentioned off the top how offense usually starts in the defensive zone. That's exactly the story of this last shift. It was a beautiful exit. Jonathan Toews had a lot to do with that, and then his line gets 3 separate chances because of it.
Morgan Barron strong off the rush, hot shot, loose in front, poked right back to Barron. He'll send it back. Dylan Samberg, Neil Pionk thought about a shot and then just played it safely to the corner. 3:15 gone. Barron getting some assistance from Cole Koepke. The Minnesotan drops his shoulder. Koepke against Spurgeon. Back to the blue line again. Samberg, Pionk, shot, tip, and fought off there by Wallstedt, who was struggling to see that puck coming. Niederreiter picks it up in the corner. Plays it back. Morrissey, they move it quickly. Toews to Niederreiter. He'll turn, shoots it. Wallstedt stick that one away.
They're playing off of each other nicely so far.
Toews the 1 point in his last 8, driving the net gauge. Velarde! Shot stopped by the glove of Jesper Wallstedt as Velarde was looking for his 3rd in the last 2. 30-year-old Nico Sturm. That's sent right in on Comrie. He played it awkwardly, and he had to make another save. He lost track of that puck somehow. DeMello hands it off. Nyquist gliding to the hash marks. Shoots through a crowd. Stopped by Wallstedt. Good hustle by Niederreiter. Now Boldy from a standstill. He'll creep to the dot. Dishes it over. The pass for Faber with a drive and a glove save by Comrie. Good start. Not a lot of whistles in the opening 10 minutes. William. Pitlick relayed it onto the left side. Shot by Ogren. Turned away. It's actually Ben Jones, the former Golden Knight. Carried right back in. William fanned on it, and it's picked up there by Dylan Samberg.
A nice little shift for Minnesota. Their 4th line gets out, some straight line work to spend a little bit more time in the offensive zone. Incrementally, they feel like they're getting better. Adam Lowry getting healthy hasn't hurt that at all.
That shot tipped in front, rolled just wide on the rebound as Sturm went right to the front of the goal. Middleton, former Shark and a King draft pick, Dylan DeMello, couldn't get it past Kaprizov. Good pass. Zuccarello whipped that one wide and a big bounce off the backboards. Morrissey will grab that one on the boards and move it back where it came from. Velarde, Shankly, Connor looking to get free in front if he can. He gets loose, shoots it. Boy, those two are just joined together telepathically. Broken up by a 3-game homestand for the Jets.
You got all your laundry done from the last one yet, buddy?
I do not. I was going to ask you if you'd help with that. Perfetti shoots and stabbed by Wallstedt.
It's kind of one of those jack of all trades. So he's played a lot, over 500 games experience, important hockey, and they're going to rely on him now.
Iafallo couldn't pick it up. DeMello with a smart pass ahead. Here comes Morgan Barron. Sharp angle, shot it right on goal. Cole Koepke, bodied by Ogren. Brodin doing the same to Velarde as the 4 players go after it, and it's Barron walking out to the backhand. He tried to stuff it in, and a rock-solid Wallstedt says, no way. Brodin at his own blue line. 10th overall pick way back in 2011, Jonas Brodin. This is Yurov, shot. Comrie sent him back to his right. Wallstedt drops it off. Jesper Wallstedt, the 20th pick in 2021. Connor in the turnover right on, and Wallstedt with his biggest save of the period. Just played it a little bit, but no harm done. Here's Velarde, snapped it through. Rebound, Shankly turns and fires. That's fought off. He got it again and put it on goal, and it's on the line and didn't cross. The ref was right there and waved it off.
Face-off, you win the face-off. So important. Look at that. Nothing fancy, right? You're a skilled line that wants to make skilled plays, but sometimes it's just 2 to the net, make sure the puck gets there. Velarde makes sure he's in high ice. He receives it from Samberg. He does that. And then what comes? Chaos. 1 chance turns into 2, and the Winnipeg Jets come that close right there on the back door. Oh, man. Velarde nearly.
Foligno moved it on for Middleton. Delays, pretty good pass back. Shot by Foligno. Stopped by Comrie as he came out to make the save. Niederreiter protects, but Trennan will take the puck away. Trennan working along the end boards. A shot, they score! Yurov alone in front, and for the 12th straight game, the Wild have scored the game's first goal.
And you could argue that the Jets would have deserved this multiple times to have the game's first goal. We just saw the chance from Vilardi dance across the line, but this is a big, heavy third line. Foligno, Trennan, and they've kind of switched it up. They brought Yurov down. He was centering the top line. He's a big body, and that's big boy hockey from
DeMello. Headmans the puck. Iafallo swept that on goal and reaching down and securing it. Shifley, a backhand pass off the boards to Connor. He couldn't get free, but an excellent setup nonetheless. Connor ladles it back. DeMello. Now Sandberg shoots right on, and it's held by Wallstedt. 1-0 Minnesota. Zuccarello accepts the pass and motors into the zone. Kaprizov trying to send it on. It was blocked. Stopped by Comrie as Zuccarello found a loose puck. Stanley got the loose puck first, and hacked it ahead now, kicking it up the ice is Nemesnikov. Nice move. Nemesnikov backhand rebound. Horsey couldn't find it. Now he does.
Eyebrow-raising shift. He's gone 8 games without a point. Prior to that, he had goals in 3 straight. On the backhand, he challenges Wallstedt.
Wallstedt behind the net. He'll try to clear it himself. A bouncing puck. Grabbed by Perfetti. Sent it through. Tipped just wide by Nemesnikov.
That was a good shift. Vladdy Nemesnikov, 2 quality chances in this shift alone.
Matt Boldy, 13 goals so far. He'll look cross ice. Good pass for Eriksson. Steered it back. Shot. And a skipping puck on from Faber. Brodin with a heavy drive and a stop and a hold. Kaprizov in no hurry to bring it in now. It's carried over by Johansson. Boldy took his pass on the right wing. Threw it to the slot. Eriksson with a backhander. Then stopped by Comrie. And finally, Jets get a hold of it. Bringing it in. Shifley. Passed it off the end boards. Now a 2-on-1 shorthanded. Johansson hustling back to make it 2-on-2. Perfetti. Faber scores! For the second straight game, the Jets have allowed a shorthanded goal. And it's 2-0 Minnesota.
And a shorthanded goal against in each of the last 2 games. And talked about how that was the difference against Carolina. The Jets coming off a great chance on the power play, and Johansson finds Faber in that second layer, and he whistles this one to the top corner. Second layer beats Comrie on the glove side now for the second time in this game, and a shorty. Almost feel league with 4 scoreless games, let's see, shall we say.
See what you did there?
I'm not saying it.
No. Third period has started for all of 6 seconds. Nyquist to Colin Miller. Right back again. That's Nyquist. Miller shoots. Stop. Kick save there by Wallstedt. Good recovery by Nemesnikov.
Shoot the puck. He doesn't get enough chances maybe to shoot it, but a give and go, and look at a little fade. And this was 100 miles an hour. That is an...
Kaprizov couldn't grab it on the boards. He got a piece of that one. Stanley behind the net. Took a check there from Yurov, who had the game's opening goal. Zuccarello, Middleton makes a nice pass, and they score! What a shot by Kaprizov as he roofed it, and it's 3-0 Minnesota.
On the wall, right there, top of your screen, but he jumps around Cole Kepke to keep this puck alive, and then he just gives the puck back to Middleton. That's great eyes for Middleton to be able to recognize there's a lane, and it's not a big one. To get that to Kaprizov, the best player for the Wild, and he doesn't need much, does he? Just a crack of daylight to the top corner of the net, and whistles one right by the ear of Comrie.
With a little speed and taking that puck is DeMello. The trailer is Nyquist to the backhand. Shot and kicked away. Niederreiter was driving the net. And Barron was in there too. Why not? Get bodies to the goal. Barron down the left side. Barron shot by Sandberg and a good glove save by Jesper Wallstedt.
Winnipeg Jets, and here's just one of many examples of how hard it's been to finish off plays. This is a great entry from the Winnipeg Jets. Look at Bogosian. Inside. That pass was intended to the weak side.
Never a bad thing. Stern to Bogosian. The shot is stopped by Comrie. Loose in front. Comrie made a good save there off Trennan. 8:23. At the 8:23 mark, the second. Faber scored as well. Then Kaprizov in the third. And for the second straight game, the Wild have shut out their opponents. They beat the Jets by a score of 3-0.